Hello, hello. The oh, hello, hello. The animatronics can tend to get a little quirky at night. Anyways, hello there, everybody, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. All right, let's see what we're doing here today. So, firstly, I set up another lineup of crops. I set up a bunch more redstone crops. And yep, this is the situation we got going right now. And it is a pretty good situation. Did get some nether stars. Let's see here. We still have that going on the other machine. That's fine. It's whatever really. Give me one moment. Yeah. So basically, what we are going to be doing is making ourselves some of our new crops. Let's also actually start. Uh, yeah. Just like that. That'll make us our first nether star seed. And while we get that, we are also going to grab this real quick. So with this, we can start growing ourselves a couple of nether stars. That's not the right thing. There it is. And we need this for a lot of things, primarily being our the stuff we need to make our energy core for draconic evolution. That is the most important reason to get started on this here. That has all upgrades, yep. That'll just be working on that for a little while. So, simply just, yep, that's just going to take a little, few hot minutes. Yeah, since it takes 27 for a whole nether star on that. Hello, F. How is it going? Okay, while we wait for that to just make a few things, let us get to our main course. Great Tech. Now, off camera, I did make just a few things. I made this circuit assembler because that makes making our medium voltage circuits way easier to craft. So this this is just going to be very nice for us to have. And then, one moment, we also have ourselves a whole stack of our good electronic circuits, and hopefully that can get us a little far on this. So let's see what all machines we must craft. Let us make a list here. So we need to make ourselves the lathe. One moment. I just have to get my pen and paper. My glorious pen and paper. If you're doing horrible, that's great to hear. No, I'm joking. Hope things get better. We need a sifter. Because if I remember right, we are gonna have to actually have that. Because there's no way to get the flawless emerald until after. Right? Yeah, and we also need the emerald for this, I think. Yeah. So we need the laser engraver. and then the advanced cutter. However, to get the advanced cutter, we need ourselves this vanadium steel, which requires a electrolyzer and advanced mixer. And all of that just so that we can get the stuff to make this here. Gosh, this is going to be a fun one. Now let's see what other machines we are going to be needing as well. Because we need the chemical bath. We need ourselves the advanced assembler. Chemical reactor and brewery. Okay. Oh yeah, distillery too. Crap. So in total we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Need to make 11 machines. So this is going to be quite a bit to make at once, but I think we will have it. So first, let us make ourselves our MV. Yeah, we need to make 10 of those. And that's just going to take a couple minutes to craft up. Yep, just because it's sending everything through. Yep, that's on the right one. I just had to be sure. Yep. Alright. So we then are just going to... Let's start with the lathe. Advanced lathe, we need to craft up 2 of these motors. So let's just make a handful of those copper cables, actually. Oh yeah, that's going to take a hot minute there. Dog, can you chill, please? She just keeps scratching at the door. She wants to go out and look for food, even though she was just fed like 5 minutes ago. Okay. Yeah, so we're just waiting on the cables right now. So, let's actually go on a miniature little adventure. So let's grab ourselves the Silk Touch pickaxe. And then let's grab the... Okay, I don't have the compass there. Must have it in here. Oh shoot, where's my structure compass? For one, we could probably just... Yeah, chuck this right into here for now. Let's just check this one instead. Nature's compass. Fine, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, because that will look for my structure compass. Oh, wasn't here. Okay. Now let us simply go off. Uh, actually, let's go to the other first. We do need to actually go to the nether before that. Let me actually check. Do I have any spare waystones? No, I do not. Okay. Hmm. Ah, shoot. See if I can cheese this, just so I can actually make it to the surface. Yeah, I should figure out how hostile this environment was. Let's just look for our... It should be in the other. There you go, ancient pyramid. Eh, come on. Come on. I don't think I'll hurt. Just cheesing this, really. The only reason this is so cheesable is because I have the best jetpack in the game. Well, second best, technically. The best non-creative one. Gosh, this is a lot of soul sand to be traversing over. No, the best place to build a wither? Right here. Huh. I want to say that the thing I need is right under one of these. I don't know where it is. Also don't think I have an axe. Where's the old spawner at? Because quite frankly... Oh yeah. I just want to find their spawner right now. It's very clearly not right here. Right? Oh. No, that's a monster. That's the zombie spawner. Eh. There's those. Um. Hmm. Yeah, because these guys are armored, like, really well. Maybe I'll have better luck if I just break everything. You know? Just really go. Oh, no vein miner? Dang. It's not really anything that's like worth looting up here, because like look, it just all the modium, some netherite. I mean, maybe the books could be worth it, but nothing else really. Move. Oh, hi. Yeah, you can get vibranium from these too. Fortunately for them, I don't need it. Let's actually try to get to a higher floor. Maybe the spawners are at the top floor here. There's a bunch of spawners here. Wither skeleton. I could go for a skeleton spawner, I suppose. A wither skeleton spawner because these. Uh, excuse me. Thank you. Wow, this is a little wild. Oh yeah. Nothing interesting, nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm coming through. Yeah, nothing. Nothing useful, bro. Gotta find where those piglet just spawned from. I'm pretty sure I could get the spawner for them. I think I could. You! Where is your spawner? Oh, what's this? There's a lot of them here. Maybe here would be it? Thus, hear me out. Nope, not there. Y'all hurt me much? Doesn't seem like it's too bad. Yeah, the easiest way to deal with those guys is not killing them with a sword. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, get in that corner. Aw, man. Takes so much time to kill this guy. Let's knock him into a big hole. Oh, uh, okay. Yeah, this isn't working out as well as I'd hope. What is the best method for farming piglets? Either way, I did just realize that is not what we're actually looking for. So we'll actually get to that later. Instead, what we need is... Well, be the dungeon. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It would be... Piglin Village, I think. Not me still just cheesing my flight so I can actually get here fast. Oh yeah, this is maybe the right place? Oh, I don't like that I can't see. Oh, those aren't nice. I'd like to see, please. Maybe this isn't the right place. Maybe it was the dungeon after all. So because I'm here, I have a chance to just look it up. The titanium upgrade template. Okay, it won't tell me there. No, tell me here then. Other dungeons, yeah. We need to find the library chests. Honestly, I didn't think that holding it down would work. Oh, this is a neat looking place. Crimson Forest. Oh, that's a neat one. I mean, I'd never want to live in this area, but if I had to, I'd choose that biome. That's a neat biome. Okay, here we are. We just want to find the library. Correct. So let's see here. Yeah, I think the best way to get down. So we just like so. Remember, right, uh, yeah, these are better than the actual, limit. Oh shoot, I'm actually taking a little bit of damage. Oh no. This is not the plan. Just want to find the library. Just need to find the library. I have no idea where I am. Well, that's a little, not so good. Oops. Okay, let's keep this going. Yeah, because we need to find, like, the actual library, not this stupid room. Maybe that repellent enchantment would be useful right now. Just teleport them to random freaking locations. Yeah, that would be great, honestly. Oh! Did I already use my totem? They're not paying attention when it popped. Wait, library? That ain't it. Can't see nothing. Okay. Just keep this going. Let's just keep this going. Just gotta find it. Wait, that's all books. Nope, not here. Wait, library? Wait, library. No, don't tell me this one. Have the one thing I need. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna assume that is a pretty low chance then. Loot inside the libraries and the other dungeons. Though there's another room like this that we saw a while ago. If we can find that. Yeah, right here. Yes! Oh, that is nice. I'm just gonna grab that. Let's see what other books we got. Might want a few enchanted books, you know. Alright. Goodbye. I hate you all. I don't want to be back there. Hello, Alfredo. Hello, S'more. Glad you guys are doing good. Now, let's actually look for the... Let me also actually real quick, just like pop map. You know, don't know what I expected. Maybe to have a few more of those. I would just go back to doing this. There you go, that should be plenty. Now we get ourselves a few little upgrades going for ourselves. Yeah, that's going from 27 to 33. That's a good little bit of increase to that. So, with that done, I also think we've probably got, yep. Now, we simply just need to, one moment, simply just need to say what we need, which we're starting with the lathe. Yep, make 2 of these. Cooper nickel. No, I think I need another wire mill. Because we need to set this to setting. Well, yeah, let's set it to setting 2 for a second. Say we want to make about 20 of these. Let's say, let's make a bunch of those. That is our 2x, yes? Oh yeah, it has to firstly go through the other. But then we simply just wait here. And this just produces us a bunch of copper nickel wire. Then will let us make all the things we need to be happy in life. And that's not what I was wanting to do. Okay. Simply make ourselves the small aluminum gear. There we go. There's the lathe. Okay, that's machine 1. Down. Done. Good. And we just need to do this a handful more times. So, we do the same. We say we want the sifter. Oh yeah, add item filters. I think I have a little bit of stuff I could just chuck in there. Just grab one of those. Chuck you inside of here. Call that a day. You know how it is. Alright. I simply need... Okay, let's say we want... Let us say we want 100 of those. I didn't mean grab 3. I need a lot of aluminum plates as well anyways, actually. So let's make us some aluminum. 300 should be plenty. Starting out. Now each of those pistons requires 4 plates. So we just need to simply... Yep, there's our second machine down. Now we need to make ourselves the laser engraver, which actually requires us to utilize our sifter. So we want to make ourselves the emerald. Yes. So let's grab ourselves the cable I need. I believe it was magenta. And then we want to make the pattern encoder, not encoder, the providers. Just like so. Say to you, we want that. Yep, just like so. Now we need to say we want to grab ourselves the flawless emerald. How do we get that? So we need crush. Okay. So we need crush, wash, sift. That is what I see. So we crush. Whoops. Yeah. Gotta crush that. Then that we will wash. And we need to set that to setting 1. We simply go to you. We sift that out for you. Yeah, we are just going to say normal emerald is what it turns into. Yeah, so crush, wash, sift. Should be easy enough. Sift. I did get a washer, did I not? I do not have the... Oh, I do have a basic ore washer. So wash, crush. Now we just say we want to make some emerald. Let's just say we want to make 100 of them. The reason we're saying 100 is just because that will be one of our easiest methods for this. Yes. Oh, flux dust for free. Another flux point, I think. Oh, wait, no, those are plugs that we got. Still pretty nice. We also were able to upgrade to unobtainium. And we also have these 2 achievements to fetch. I'll just dump all that into there. And yeah, that's going to take a little bit to actually get to it, I think. Because, let's see, ore washer. Well, you are oh yeah, circuit 1. Yeah. That's just going to take that, deal with it like that. Now this is going to be very slow regardless. But we at least can get this going. Which, if we're first one, guys. I swear, this was not pre-scripted whatsoever. That was first one. First try, we already got it. Let's just say we want to make our laser engraver now. Well, we are ahead. Oh, electrum. So let's grab ourselves a little bit of gold. It's actually running short on gold. Wow. In fact, if I go to say I want to make one of those, golds are shortage now. We need a lot of gold. I have a plan with these that I'm actually going to be getting into soon. But first, I must make 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we simply just need to make ourselves a little bit of electrum, and let's just make that the easy way. Just for now, while we're getting all of our machines up and running. So the easiest way would actually be taking it and making seeds for it. But yeah, that is Advanced Laser Engraver complete. So that's another one of our many machines. Let me check it off the list. Now we need to make the cutter. Oh wait, no, the cutter we can't even make though, until we get ourselves the electrolyzer. You're going to require silver wire. Yes, it can just craft all those real quick. That's also still going at a decent enough pace. We're going to need a few more things anyways, I think. I mean, we're going to have a little bit of a lineup of engraving stuff, I think. Eventually. So I'm distracted by this dog. She's being a goober right now. Okay, let's see here. So, electrolyzer, mixer, chemical bath, assembler. I just realized what I did wrong on that. Because we still need more wire mills. Dude, I swear, the fact that we have a little lack of wire mills is kind of annoying still. Oh, hey, we got 3 more. Wow. Let's just make... I think if I just make a block of ruby, a block of the emerald. Oh, hey, we already have one. We make ourselves a block of sapphire as well. Should be all we need. Just need to throw those into the lathe. And in the lathe, we are also going to be putting in some better recipes. So yes. First, we need to throw you in there. You should... Right, that's right. I need to throw them into a cutter first. So the cutter actually needs to come before any of that. So we simply just say, let's see, laser engraver, that's what we're well, one of the things we're going to be after here soon. Oh no, we have that already. So we get our electrolyzer. Hook that up right here. Like so. Let's also set up your input and output. Sorry, just configure it. That's what I mean. You already work fine. Electrolyzer clear. Mixer. That's what we need. So we set up our little mixer setup. We can just craft all that very fast and easy and happy like. Ooh, yeah, we need vanadium too. Is that one that just has a ore that we can just toss in to smelt? I hope so. Vanadium dust. Okay, let's check the ore processing diagram. Magnetite dust that we can think we can actually, yeah. So let's set up our crafting for that. Because that's going to be our easiest way to get any of that. Vanadium magnetite, smelt this. Then vanadium, we just take our, well, let's just see, centrifuge this. Rotate that out, just like so. Lastly, vanadium gallium. Vanadium steel, I mean. It's not vanadium gallium we need, just steel. Okay, wow. Wowzers. Oh, we need chromium as well, actually. So what rarity centrifuge do you need, actually? Not rarity, level. Yeah, just LV. So if that's how that is, then let's see. We need vanadium. Okay. So we need to get our best way of getting chromium here now. Which will be ruby, maybe? Chromite, actually. Chromite's our way. Chromite's the way we'll go. So we go here, say you, chromium, electrolyzer, chromite, boom, chromite ore. You go into the electrolyzer, wherever that is. And now we say we want to make our vanadium gallium now. Vanadium steel, I mean. Great take all the ores, yep. And now we throw you into our little mixer, set you to 1. And now if we just say we want that, this should be semi-fast. What is the holdup on steel? Not a better idea for the steel. You there, say for the steel, we are just going to... Where's the crusher? Crush that. Now we say we want one of those. I'll get rid of the other recipes. Get rid of the steel dust that's there. Yep. Just like that. So easy. So easy when you do it this way. I think I need one more batch. Let me set all these to 1 on the input bus. Circuit setting 1. 1. 1. 1. There we go. We just tossed all that in there. We have this smelting it up. So these each take 80 seconds. Wow. That's not fun at all. Gonna need 4 plates. But yeah, that's just demonstrating good reason why we have our setup just this crazy.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okay, so we're just going to throw that in there like that. Not going to worry about doing anything too fancy. We we could. How much does this cost? Does it cost this way? This is the cheaper way. That is not what I meant to do at all. I swear I still need to make the crafting terminal. Yay! Now we make our cutter. Which requires 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Make this. And then we require that. And then we make this. Like so. Now the cutter simply just needs oh yeah, it's gonna need water too, actually. So let's real quick just chuck all that in there and craft up our lenses. So we need emerald, ruby, sapphire. Just like so. Set you. Plate. Alright, give me one moment. Okay, maybe the dog is gonna behave a little bit more now that she's up here. Yeah, hi. Hi there's. Hey, what you doing? Yeah, she's a good girl. Sometimes, on occasion. When she feels like it, you know what I mean. You know how it goes. Just getting some root beer. Oh yeah. That tastes good. Now, have all that. Let's just take these over to the lathe. Each lens takes a minute. You are already set up. So I want to actually make 2 more laser engravers, I think. can just make, yep. And we need a handful of plates. Oh, we already have a lot of aluminum plates. Okay. So let's make some gears. 2, 4. Only want another 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All those will come in later. I'm not going to worry about getting lubricant for a little bit. So next, worry about our chemical baths, our assemblers. Alright, this is gonna be fun. So, to get the chemical bath, alright, we need to make some rubber plates. Let's just make 100 of them. We need a lot anyways. Let's see here. Yeah, because these each require 12. Yeah, you're going to require a little bit of that. Might as well go the advanced one. We have the resources. Cooper nickel spring, which is not bad to make. We just need to make a long knit rod. Distillery. Okay, looks like she's being good girl now that she's perched up onto my bed. No, don't even think about jumping off my bed. There. Will you be good here? I think she will. Let's just hop on down here. Yeah, that's still working on that. So just allow that a minute. Now let's work on the chemical bath. So we need 4 of these. Copper nickel. Go freaking figure. What are you doing, child? Don't would it? Shoot, I think that's actually a cheaper way to make it. Because if I go here, let's just say, yeah, it takes 144. No, I think it costs about the same, actually. The only difference is that you don't have to make the sheets. Which honestly might be kind of nice. Now, next part is, yep, just that. Let's see. One more motor. That's going to take a couple of seconds. You are almost on your last one. In which case, we're going to throw the emerald plate in there. The reason we're making so many at once is simply so that we can expand very easily in the future. Baby. Baby face. What you doing? Okay. There's our pump. There is our advanced bath, which crosses another item off our list. Now let's do the big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need 10 of these. We need 2 of these. We need 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. And that's the assembler down. That was quite easy, honestly. Assembler knocked off. Now I need the chemical reactor. Let's do that one next. Yeah, that one's going to be pretty easy to make, honestly. Just like that. Just like that. Yep, just give that a couple of seconds. There's our chemical bath. Checked off the list. Now we need the brewery and distillery. So, this just means we are getting close. Just need 1, 2. Betting we're going to need another pump for the other one too. Let's make some long rods, I guess. Hi, Cherry Grace. I am doing quite well today. And you? What I'm doing is just trying to clear out this portion of Greg Tech while I wait for my nether stars to grow. Because, giving that a little bit of time so I can make my next big project. These Greg Tech uh, ages are, small projects for now until I probably reach the high voltage age. Yeah, let's just make the long rod. Um, guess I can make that manually. And then yeah, that can just be thrown into Bender on setting 1. You. Hi, dog. What you doing? What you doing there? Hi. Hi, Nurse. Yeah, she's being a little buff face right now. There. What you doing? That's getting close. I mean, I guess while I wait, I can just like make the rods the old-fashioned way of... Oops, not like that, obviously. The old-fashioned way of just throwing it into here like that. 2, 3, 4. Believe that's how much I need. 2 long rods. Spring. That's our brewery. Now we just need our final thing, the distillery. Yep, I was right on my guess. Normal steel pipe. Bronze screw. That should do the trick. We need another Cooper-Nickel spring, though. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. To go 1, 2. All for this one singular thing. Yay. Okay, now with that just about out of the way, should be set to get everything set up for the next age. I hope. Although, not be surprised if it turns out that I end up needing to make another few small machines. Especially since I need to actually configure all these machines real quick. Just so that autocrafting actually works with them. All that is checked off. Let's see what else we can do. Plant ball. Let us actually... Yeah, let's set up our recipe for that. I believe we had it. Yeah, it's a low voltage. I also likely do have just a few from all of the other stuff we've been making. Throw that onto our compressor, I want to say. Oh yeah, compressor is right about there. Just chuck that in like that. Now we just need to make ourselves the bioshaft, which needs the macerator. Throw that like that. Now we say we want a whole one of those. Give that just a few seconds. That's clear. Lathe, we're going to put in our last batch of that. Now we need to make biomass. So Kara makes 20. That makes 750. I think that is a lot more efficient. That takes the brewery. Yes. Yes, the brewery. And let's just make ourselves a bucket of that. All right. Now we need ethanol. We will get by distilling our, biomass. And we want to put that on setting 1. Yep, put that there. Wrong one though. We don't want that. We want that. Set you to 1. Alright. Now let's say we grab ourselves some ethanol. 1 whole bucket of that. And that's going to be ethylene. Look at polyethylene, which is going to take another round in the chemical reactor. Which reminds me, our chemical reactor is right there. We need to be sure this is in blocking mode. Now, we go like that, and we have that quest done. That takes ethanol and sulfuric acid. Okay. Then we lastly want to make our polyethylene, which takes oxygen and ethylene. Luckily, yep, we have oxygen in liquid and gas forms. Yes, we are in good shape. The most wunderbar shape. Oh yeah, I forgot how long that takes actually. Wow. It's not a fun time. Not at all. But that's almost done. And while we wait for that, we might as well set up our... Ethylene is a 0, right? Yeah. Well, polyethylene is a 1. Just throw you there. Say we want you on setting 1. And yeah, that makes us a reasonable amount. Very reasonable, actually. 4, 5. So, we are nearly done with this portion. What we need to do next is... Yeah, we need to make our monocrystalline silicon boule. So, let's make silicon ingredients. So, carbon and silicon dioxide. Think, though... What would be our best ways to make silicon dioxide? Spin up. I think glass would be a slightly easier recipe. So let's just real quickly though, just to make the game happy. Crap. Centrifuge. Yep, yep. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing with my life. Do not say a word. Must be a reason why. There's something. Oh, carbon dust. What are you doing? What are you doing, creature? Little creature's right here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what the coal has to do with any of that. Coal dust through centrifuge. Glass does. So, what I'm getting is... Just need to do that. Sorry, It's just a little dog. Just a little dog doing her little dog things. Now let's just throw some glass. Yeah, just some glass in the centrifuge. Yep, just like so. Then we say we want silicon dioxide. So that is what this will take. Monocrystalline silicon wool. Oh, we have to actually believe it electrolyze it. Yes. Then we want to say, yeah, that has to be on setting 2. So how many of these do we want? Let's say we have 2 running on it, right? Only set up 2 to run on that. Yep. Now we just simply say we want to make that crystalline silicon wool. Yes. These take a long time to craft as well, actually. Izzy, where are you? Where is she? Oh, there she is. She's on my other side now. Yep, yep. Oh, that's looking good so far. Just need to keep waiting for it to make the rest of our stuff. So we need to wait on 9 more of those. Oh man, this takes a while. And then as we go, takes more and more gallium arsenide. I want to actually throw together the easier way to make arsenic dust too. I'm just a little lazy to do that right now, but it'll be easy since we have a lot of real gar. If you look here, we have a lot. Well, actually, that's not as much as I thought. We will have a lot more, though. Trust me. You're going to have so much of it, you won't even believe what is happening. Oh, you have your stuff in you, do you not? Okay, and you're on program 2. And medium voltage copper nickel coils. 32, setting 2. Can set you to setting 2. Oh, wait, I know what it is. Hear me out on this one. Oh, it's not that. But those are at 0. Okay, I know what it is now. Yep, that's facing the wrong way. This one is 2, actually. How many do I have facing the wrong way? Like, wow. Nope, I need to make it face the other way. There we go. Let's fix these ones over here, too. And this is going to take a hot minute as well. Yeah, that's going to take... That is a long time. 3... It's over 5 minutes. We can actually have that time, though. We just need to actually be able to get this. So first, let's talk about our wafer recipes. So each of these need their own lens, right? So let's grab one of each lens. Emerald, ruby, sapphire. Let's move those over as well. Now, we need is our ultra low power wafer. Using the normal silicon wafer, we need that. You need the sapphire one, right? And then we need our, 1 second actually. Let's make one of those. Let's make that. We're just going to throw that in the cutter real quick. Yeah, it takes 45 seconds, so throw that in there. This is still working on itself very slowly. I haven't the slightest bit of trouble, really. Yes, a lot of time. That takes 90 seconds to cut. Wow. Hello everybody. So how is everyone doing actually right now? So, yep. Let's actually work on making those energy hatch recipes, right? Those MV energy hatches need medium voltage coils, which need fine aluminum wire. That fine aluminum wire. Let's make our... No, we already have one for fine, so just say in our wire mill that we have set to 3, we throw that. Yep, we throw that right there. Then we throw you together real nicely into... Do we need the... Yeah, we need the medium voltage assembler. Dial that onto 1. Yep. Yes. Beautiful. Actually. Yeah, but that takes longer than 1, 2, 3. It doesn't cost any less either. So we want to get our chip. And now we just grab our hatch. And we need 20 of these right now. those just are going to make up real nice. Yep, not going to be too expensive for us either. Look how we've just been flying through this age. More than halfway done in about 2 hours. Now, if this was actual Greg Tech, I'd probably still be very, very lacking here. This was like Greg Tech New Horizons or one of those other big Greg Tech mod packs. Luckily, this mod pack isn't too focused on it. Yeah, that's just going to be taking a couple of minutes. That's going to take a little hot minute. And do we have something? Yeah, we have one in there already. Yep. We're doing our best here. Look at all that smoke. All right. We haven't even gotten the silicon bool yet. I actually need to set up one other recipe. No, not that one. This one. That one makes 16. And that is how we'll be getting all of that. Now, to make Canthal, we need... Yeah, we need a lot of that. Let's see. Luckily, we can just set all of it into our normal things. So that's setting 1. You will be... Okay, yeah, we can just send it into all of our stuff quite easily, honestly. Yeah, just normal silicon, send it through. Won't be too slow. And while this is the much slower one compared to this, I think I would rather that one just because it's a little simpler. Just a little simpler is all. Unless actually... Actually, yeah, I can see the benefit to doing that. Luckily, I do already have the recipe up for that, so let's simply just throw our coal into the centrifuge. So grab this recipe, just like that. Yep, we have that done. Check. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Well, firstly, something checked off here. Oh yeah, the unobtainium upgrades. What you looking at, dog? Gosh. This ridiculous creature over here. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we need to make a couple more of these annealed copper cables as well. So, annealed copper. One sec. Dial you back to 1. Then I want to make 300 of those. Like so. And that's just going to keep up. As we want much more of these 16x annealed copper cable things. And these are going to be what we are going to throw on this to upgrade it. We also are going to need a handful more of these energy converters. So we also need to do the same with No, I'm making the wire mills. I am making the wire mill. I'm going to make 2 wire mills, I think. Yes, 2. 2 of these better wire mills. And I don't think I... No, I do. So, remember I said, regarding the copper. Hmm. That's going to... I want to leave that be for now. What can I do? Is there any other side projects of this that I can work on? The Canthal dust. Yes, Canthal. Because Canthal, to make that, we are going to need... We're going to need high voltage. Maintain our high voltage power. Okay, yep. So, we grab ourselves... Actually, no, we do still need to work on the dust recipe. I do think... Oh, we actually got some of the components of it set up already. Let me just make my life a very nice and easy. Throw that. This will be my recipe for that for now. Oops. Aluminum. Crusher, crusher, crusher. And we just throw both of those directly into here. So, yeah, let me just grab this and throw that on our crusher. Because we already know we need it. Izzy, what you doing down there? Izzy, what you doing? What you doing? Okay. So we have our recipe for the Canthal. That's for setting 1. So real quick, let's just chuck this into here. That's the nicest part of this little thing here. Anyways, we grab our... What am I trying to do? Yeah, the Canthal. That needs to go into our mixer. Mixer's already on 1. So we say Canthal. Craft that on up. Give that its few seconds. Making this is also going to take a long minute too. So I don't want to work on making like those gases right now. Even though I do understand they speed up the process a lot. So then these are going to take, yeah, they take a little bit of work too. But that is going to end that there. Okay, so we just need to work on upgrading everything to Canthal. So that's 160 Canthal coils. We have almost all of these. Ah, what we're waiting on is copper, which is waiting on that to finish up in there. Because, well, that's a little surprising. Yeah, that has a little bit more going on in there. I mean, we're going to be waiting for a minute, so let's work on our draconic evolution, I guess. So, what this is going to do for us is if we go down, actually up a little bit. Yeah, draconic evolution, yada yada, fusion crafting core. You need a draconic core, and then some lapis blocks. That gives us the core. Now we need to make ourselves, let's see, to get awakened, we need to have the wyvern tier. So we need to get all 8 of those basic tier done. So if I can find my infusion thingy majiggers, like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we just need a few. Izzy, what are you doing? Izzy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Do it. 3. That's a lag spike and a half. 1, 2. Okay, I guess that's fine. Um, actually, we can bring it all together a little bit more, I guess. Yep, we do that, And let us see. Yep. So our priority should be getting to Wyvern tier, which is going to require us to get Wyvern cores. Let's see, 1, 3. Okay. Izzy, what are you doing? Izzy, what you doing over there? How are you over there? Why are you over there? Come on, relax. This little creature is being such a rat. So we have ourselves enough nether stars. So let us work on our thing. So we need to make wyvern cores. To make the wyvern cores, we need a lot more draconium cores. Um, then, yeah, I think that'll be plenty. More than enough, probably. Uh, so, let's see. Yeah, so we need to make one more of these, actually. Okay, we need draconium cores, diamonds, draconium blocks. Core. Okay. Actually, then we need a diamond. Now we just go 1, 3, 4. Okay, that's too close then, I guess. So I do have to be the other distance. Didn't even realize distance mattered. But I guess it does. Whoops. Alright. Yep, just had to do it like that. That's just going to take a few minutes. You have to do that 8 times. Then we'll be able to make those. And we'll need those to make our seeds. I want to make 2 seeds. Oh? Oh wow, it's got a really fancy animation. All of that just for this. We just throw that there, and craft. It's the exact same process, just repeating over. Alright. And I think that we've probably exhausted a little bit of time. Yep. So now that's being worked. Let me check something. Well, you are on the right setting. Why aren't you making my cables? Just giving it the manual little push. Things bug out sometimes, I know. Anyways, we need 10, so we need 40 of those. 40. Let's just say we want, make just 600 of those after that. Probably a little bit too much, but who cares? Who really cares about those small details? Let's also actually work on making a bunch of those other things. The rubber. The rubber. And I want to say, let's just make 100 buckets of that. Because we need a lot anyways. We're going to need a lot no matter what we do, so... Let's see, yeah, that's going to be just going through over 100 of those. Yeah, like 150 sticky resin. But, in the meantime, let me just... simply... That was the wrong one. Give that just a minute to cook on up. She's a princess. Totally, she's a princess. Now, you be a good girl now and not go to the most random corners of existence. Then. That was not the right process. This one, however, is the right process. And then with getting to Draconic tier, that's expensive. Alright. Like, you do technically need to even get to the Draconic items. Which then allow you to get to the Chaotic tier. Like, this is gonna make me very, very powerful, very fast. It's gonna give me the absolute power I need. So one awakened core takes 5 nether stars? Wow. Then that takes 25 nether stars. Wowzers. That's a lot of nether stars. Alright. Let that kick off again. Let's just check our crafting process. Okay, looking good so far. Going exactly as is planned. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Yep, just like that. And then we go like this once again. Oh, by the way, everybody, me and some friends on Saturday are going to be playing Wizard 101 together, and we'll be streaming that. So do look forward to that. I will have the exact time posted onto the Twitch soon enough. And also, for all of you, uh, do follow my Instagram, as in the future I will start posting more to that. It is my Instagram will be your.zeno. In the future, I will actually get that posted up onto my description, my bio here on Twitch as well. But yeah, please do come by, check that out, drop a follow on it, because that will help me reach more people and grow the audience. Hey, look, that's actually started now. Let's also actually real quick grab ourselves copper. So let's see, we needed like, oh shoot, that's nowhere near right. Just real quick, grab ourselves the, we still need a fair bit more annealed copper too, actually. That's a lag spike I'm not very appreciative of. Yeah, we want to work on our energy core here soon. And that's going to be, honestly, might be an easier project than I thought after I get my Awakened Draconium stuff running up. Oh shoot. I need to just create a access tunnel right here. Just so I can access along the side here. Because we want to have, like, I think it was 2 seeds I said. Though I could make 3. Okay, I'll actually go for 3 of them. So let's see. Our next bit here is making these. We also need to make these. So we need 2 blocks for that. This makes it in batches of 4. Yeah, block batches of 4. You need say we're going to make 4 batches, yeah? Oh, let me also real quick grab my other, since I think I have like another 1 or 2 of them sitting up here somewhere. Thought I had more. Um, ooh, you know what, actually, I must have. Yeah, I got another 2. So let's just make 4 batches to start out here. So to make this, we need just a bunch of draconium cores, okay. I actually should make a few more of those. Oops, not like that though. Durr. Okay, now to split those out. I think it was 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need ourselves the dragon hearts. So let's grab the 4 of those. And then we want to make ourselves those. That's actually going to take a little bit too. It takes 50 million actually, wow. Oh, hi Newt. Uh, alright, I understand. Get home safe now, Newt. Yeah, I need a lot of insanium. 12... 24. Yeah, just let that zoom for a small bit. Crafting, I think, is actually faster than the charging. Yeah. Then the copper's almost done crafting. That's actually going a little faster than I thought it would be. Just make our last little bit here. We'll only need to actually turn 2 of these. It's technically we have enough for the 3 seeds right now. Yeah, the reason why we wanted to go for that route was because, yeah, pretty much in the amount of time it takes for one to make ingot, we're basically just, sorry. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. I just know, however, to This will be enough for our seeds. This will be enough for that. Now let's actually real quick see if we have enough for our 40 of those. I don't think so. Yeah, we don't have enough wire yet. Yeah, we also need to work on the red alloy cables too. Also, I was working on... Yeah, I was working on that as well. I want how many wire mills? I was saying 2, right? Let's real quickly actually just say a wire mill. Yeah, each one takes 8 motors. We need 7. Oh yeah, copper cables. We need... I want to say... We need... Just cover up a few. Good handful of them. Because yeah, those take it as well. Oh yeah, it takes a while for it to actually like produce. Yep, I see it. I see the vision. So yeah, we just need 4 more motors. Which won't take too much more. Let's wait for 1 more cable. So that's enough of those. Yep, that makes life a little bit easier. So we can actually just say we want to make some annealed copper wire. And just say in the wire mill. Just like that. Then we say, yeah, we want a few more of those 16X's. We simply just go 30. We'll just crack on that. How's that, Mom? Get wrecked, loser. Okay, anyways. That does it for that aspect. So we simply come here and we keep making these wires. We have enough. So we want to make, yeah, we have to wait for more of that to craft. More liquid rubber, because that is going to take a hot minute. So what's going faster, actually? We could steal that recipe, chuck in one of these, but that doesn't matter much because it's the centrifuge that's taking the most time. Now, I am definitely going to be upgrading the centrifuge once we reach the high voltage. We're going to reach it very soon. In fact, I probably could have reached it by now if I weren't just trying to beef up all of my machines at once. Yeah, I'm trying to beef them all up at once, so that is the issue I'm having. So let's see what else we can do. So there's that. Oh, hey, free nether star. Woo, it's not like I grow them or anything. Okay. See, okay, that's like more than halfway done. In fact, it shows us a rough estimate of the progress right here. It's like, yeah, it's about 75% done almost. Then I think this up here is our ETA, which says 2 minutes and 35 seconds. This here is also almost, no, that's been done a while. It's like this sifter, completely empty. It's been empty. Oh yeah, something I also did off camera was I beefed up this and threw a bunch more 256K cells in, just because that will support us a lot. This here, you are filled to, let's see, 3 million. Not even close to any concern though. Oh wow, is it just? Well, it's never looked like that before. Yeah, we go to the waste. We have 142,000 buckets. Because we keep up perfectly fine. Like, our production is wonderful. It's also looking very nice. No, actually, let's beef it up. Actually, no, we can't beef up yet. We have to have more sinks to be able to beef it up. But we can beef it up soon. Although, I mean, not going to get much more out of it, just really 25 more ways to tick and a tiny bit more power. The tiniest bit of extra power. So we have the annealed copper, which is going to take a little while. We're just going through all that now. Yeah, it's going through pretty fast. We will have all the stuff we need here very soon. And that is the major goal of the Awakened Draconium done. The major goal of the other done. Yeah, we do need more. Yeah, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Also, a reminder that tier 7, we already exceed the second to max tier within regards to how much this stores. It stores way more than anything else. Let's see if I can make the 40 covered cables now. Not yet. I'll need a little bit longer on that. How many do we have? We have 31 resin left. That's still going to be taking a little bit. It's a nice thing that we can replenish all of our supplies very fast, though. I also think, yep, that was our essence. Let's grab that real quick. 12 of that. So we are just going to plop these in where they belong. 12 there, 12 there. And while that's crafting, let's make our draconium cruxes. Let's make a stack of this. Draconium cruxes, here we come. We actually make a fourth. Well, if we had the heart for it, but we don't. So we go simply 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, actually, this makes ingots about 3 times faster than this makes a whole nether star. I think that is the best way to compare it. Yep, and for that we are going to be needing 378 draconium blocks. So if we just go and say we want the draconium ingot recipe, sorry, nugget, and then the draconium ingot, how much would we need for 378 blocks? This will be our best way to give us a time estimate. Yeah, we need 91,000 essence. So, no, it's probably going to be like an hour or two of just this going at it. But we are close to escaping our medium voltage. Again, we need to copper cable 40. We need one more batch of the liquid rubber to be made. Okay, that's started. However, we also need to actually make it the same with the red. Let's just make our red alloy cable. Need to get the 16x. So I believe we already have that in here. Yep. Then let's also actually grab the energy converter. Yep, and that is nearly done. Yep, just waiting on that. And some of that. Because to make 10, it takes about 7 buckets, I want to say. Then we need 16. Yeah, we just need 23 of that, I think. So, that almost done. That coming in at a decent enough rate for me to be pleased. Let's actually check on it real quick. Yeah. Grows nice and fast. Let's actually work on making that energy core, I guess. We also have lots of blaze rods, so no reason to worry about that. Let's make a couple more stacks of redstone. Okay. Let's actually make another 18, I'd say. Yeah. Then we want to make ourselves. Let's say we want 4 pylons, you know? So 4 pylons. That's done. Check. Check. Check, check. Check, check. Check. We need a few more pylons, I think. Yeah, it's going to make us do that before we can even continue. Oh well. What's it matter if we need to do a few more? Let's check that off. Check that off. Uh, we could actually just redstone. Yep, that is enough there. Don't care about those IO crystals. Look at that. We almost have everything we need. All we're waiting on for that energy core is indeed the 378 of those. That's our final tier 2. So this is going to look really, really awesome when we have it done. We do need the crystal binder, though. Actually, no, I don't think we do. 2 of them. Please glass over them. Okay, it's right click if they're input or output. So with that, we go to our medium voltage. Need our MV energy hatches. MV. We get ourselves the red alloy cables. We just need 3 more. So let's actually first 16. 10 of those. So it's actually going decently well. That's just going to take a couple minutes. All those plates are crafting in the meantime anyway, since we have a few of those. It's only 0.3% done. Wow. Making that ton of rubber, honestly, a little bit longer than I thought it would be taking. What you doing, Izzy? Baby girl. Hi. So let's see, to make 23 of those, we're going to need to wait for, yeah, let us wait for it to fill to 20, I guess. Though I guess we could do the first batch here soon. Yep, we have all those down. Actually, while we wait, let's actually just get all this torn down. Yep, just like so. Yes, and that'll work fine. Just need to be careful on the pickaxe's angle. just because it chews through instantly. For those who don't know, instantly means it's pretty fast. Izzy, where are you? Hi! What you doing down there? Why are you down there? Ugh! There. Why are you down there? Okay. So all that part is done. Let's see, we are just waiting to make the 23 of those. So, let's start with 20 and then make the last 3 later. Let's just cancel that real quick, actually. Give that a few minutes. Oops, wrong one. See, that's only one more batch, actually. Do we know how much of that we have available? So at this, it's making our last batch of this. So with that, making our last batch of that, we should be able to just go 1, 2. Oops. Give it another 2 seconds. Now we just go 1, 2. Presto. Yeah, and each one of those takes 5 seconds. So this is going to take a little bit anyway, so let's just 4, 6. I just realized we need to hammer those anyways. Alright. Being another 10 of those. Then let's just double check with this side. Yeah. Just catch that. That one's done. That is all of them, I think. So let's make our next recipe with the canthal. And let's make, real quick, pattern. Let's refill on patterns. Then canthal. Let's double check. Yeah, chromium is super easy. So let's just make a crap ton of this hot canthal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Have 6 that do it. Because you're on 1, you're on 1. You're on 1, 1, 1. Start setting 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we simply say second. Yeah, we need just make our strip canthal ingots, so let's see. Chemical bath, water, that, yep. Chemical bath is on this side. Right, yeah, chemical bath right there. Let's double check your config. Yep. So let's just say we want a buttload of canthal. Oh, let's just make 1 for now. Yep, that works. All good. Hunky dory like. That's 45 seconds per one of those. Now that means our chemical bath is going to take, let's see how long, any second now. $20. So our chemical bath will run a small bit behind that. That's not the best. But you know, it's fine. It's fine for now. Let us just make our canthal coils, I guess. If this will register that I have it. Oh yeah, I need to actually have canthal dust too. Duh. So chromium, chromium, just like that. Now let's get our canthal coils up and running. So for our canthal coils, we'll make ourselves some aluminum foil, which takes setting 10. Here, throw you there. you, not you. We want to take these from the wire mill, set to 2. Okay, and we are almost done. We just need to get our liquid copper. Through this. So, we grab our extractor, throw in our liquid copper, throw in our canthal coils, throw those into our, we need the assembler Mark II. Yep, let's throw that in there. And we need 160. Yikes. And all that for what? So that we can have everything up to canthal coils. Oh, this is going to be faster in the future. I promise. These will be better and faster and all that jazz. It's going to be better. Just need to be making a lot of aluminum. A lot of the iron dust. The chromium dust is really probably going to be what's taking the longest, actually. Because that goes into the electrolyzer. Takes 11 seconds to make that, 15 seconds to make 3 of those. So we should actually, yeah, we're seeing more of our machines turn on. Soon all of them should be running quite consistently, back to back. Then we'll be more so waiting on, let's see, canthal. Hot canthal ingots are going at a decent enough pace, I guess. That's also actually, I do need a blocking mode on. Like turned on all of them. Just because of how these will be eventually. So do not, do not, do not, do not. Yep, all that's good. That is just making a buttload of canthal. Yes, it is done. Oh, being done. Oh yeah. Yeah, and that, like, we're still making a couple thousand canthal. No, it's a lot to do, really. However, no, canthal will not be our cable. What will be our high voltage cable, just so I know already? I think gold was a pretty good one. Europium is for ultra high. Gold was not the best. Let's see, blue alloy. That might be one of our best bets. Blue alloy also handles double the amperage. Canthal is too much loss. Electrum, Eh, it's okay loss. Silver will be our cheapest. I don't think I'd mind making the silver investment either, because it's gonna be better than gold. Like, yeah, it's a 16 max amperage, but who cares about that? When you have cables that are actually gonna be giving us exactly what we need. So let's go with silver. So just set this recipe up preemptively. Do do do. Setting that up over here. Let's put in the better assembler. So actually, I remember I think that it is also actually the silver ones. No, it's not the silver ones that are getting used in that. So we also need to set up the gold ones, I'm guessing. Yeah, we need to set up gold. So let's set up our gold wires. So crafting for that. Because we have to have gold. The gold standard. Okay. That is looking good. That's looking okay. This is going to take a while. Almost done with all the liquid copper though. Aluminum foil is also looking quite good. Let's check our progress over. Not our progress. Let's check how filled our other is. We need another fluid storage cell. That's why the other one was filling up that way. Yeah, so we need to get another fluid storage cell. We'll work on that later, after we get all this other dealt with. Just because I would actually prefer keep focused on this. So, while we're busy with that, let's grab ourselves a annealed copper ingot. And we're going to go to the resistors revisited. Yep, and then we're going to toss that into a assembler over here. Just because that is fast and easy and all good and stuff. Let's see, we can also just make our wafers, I guess, as we're looking for things to do to buy us a little bit of time. So 1, 2. Throw that one of those into there. One of those into there. Okay. Up to 3 Canthal coils. Looks like we should actually wait till next time to get to the next voltage level. Just with the current rate of things. Yeah, since I'll let all this autocraft between streams get more of the other stuff that I need to. Actually, I need more recipes anyways. We need the ILC, IPC. Yeah, ILC wafer. Just like that, that goes in the emerald one. Then you go into the ruby. Then we make ourselves the chips. We make the RAM chip. Then I think we also need to make the IC chip. Then anyways, already know I went on about this, but gonna have a fun Wizard 101 stream on Saturday with a couple of friends. Gonna be a absolute blast, actually. We're gonna have a good time, and it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, all this is still gonna be taking a long time. I don't wanna. That all sucks. Worst part is just waiting on those, since those are the longest machines to work, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we probably have our chips up and done almost. Oh, yeah, that's just making a bunch of Canthal. That means all of our pre-components are not quite done. We're still waiting on a lot of chromium. A little bit of iron, surprisingly. We shouldn't be waiting on iron, though. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, the chromite has iron as a component. Obviously. Of course that would be my issue. So this is almost done, honestly. Just needs those transistors, which requires us to make hot silicon. Almost there. Yep, IC chips done. Now we have, let's see. Yeah, just those Canthal coil blocks. I mean, just to get things going, we could technically temporarily set this up for. Oh wait, no, the silicon. That one there is a no strict one, right? The silicon ingot. Yeah, it says no strict program circuit, so we could actually throw those in all the way back here. Yeah, that'll work like a charm, actually. Duh, why didn't I think of this before, actually? So yeah, we just wait for 16 of our coil blocks. Oh wait, no, that's going to take a long time, and we are running 3 hours right now. Yeah, it's going to be best, regardless, to just wait for that. But next time, we will have that done. We'll have those Kanthal coils ready, plug those in. I'll also uh, prepare the new the structure of the new base. We won't be moving in. Moving in will take a long while. I just want to build some things that will be our basic. That will basically help set us up once we move in there. But that does set us up very, very well. Let's just check our awakened. Yeah, and that's coming along very nicely as well. We want 300. And it was about 70. Yeah, we still just need, 85,000, but that's going to build quite fast. Just a few hours, that'll be done. We'll have the next base started up working on. It's going to be very beautiful. It's going to be very awesome. Anyways, everybody, I do hope you all had a very, very wonderful time watching today, and have a good night. Goodbye now.